Lithium-Storyteller, yeah? One take. This little lad Jack, he was only 7. Didn't realise that his mummy was in heaven, so he crept inside the door, scared he'd get a beating. But how could that happen when Joanna isn't breathing? He went up to his room, turned on his Xbox. Take 6 days before he finally clocks his mother's rotting corpse laying on a bed. Now he realises that his mother's dead. He feels his throat swell up, but now he can't cry. He's unsure what to do, how's he going to survive? He tries to call the medic, but the phone won't call. Heart so broken now that all he does is fall. Now he's down to his knees, tears dropping from his eyes. Spends an hour and a half crying by his mother's side. He runs out the flat and into the street. He runs to the hospital with blisters on his feet, but he really doesn't care, he can't feel any pain. The only pain he feels is the one that's in his brain. Loved his mum to bits, even though she did drugs. Now the way his life's going, yeah, it's looking pretty fucked. See what you did to me, mummy, this is madness. All I ever felt since you left me is sadness. Now I sell the brown powder that took your fucking life, and I know it isn't right, but this is how I survive. See what you did to me, mummy, this is madness. All I ever felt since you left me is sadness. Now I sell the brown powder that took your fucking life, and I know it ain't right, but this is how I survive. Sitting in the school, trying to pay attention, finding it hard cause he's deep in depression. And he has his mother's voice running through his head, and an image of her laying dead on her bed, and that's all he can think of. Now his head's a mess, everything he has to do is just causing him stress. He knows he can't change, and that hurts him even more. Hurts so deep that he can feel it in his core. He will live his whole life doing illegal shit, but now he's the one who's always begging for a hit. Like his mum, he's become a slave to his addiction, just because he lives around drugs and conviction. Yeah, he's only 14, yet he's sniffing the flake. Sniffs for days and days till he can't take the ache. If his mum saw him now, she'd just give him a slap, but it's only out of love, just cause he's acting a twat. See what you did to me, mummy, this is madness. All I ever felt since you left me is sadness. Now I sell the brown powder that took your fucking life, and I know it ain't right, but this is how I survive. See what you did to me, mummy, this is madness. All I ever felt since you left me is sadness. Now I sell the brown powder that took your fucking life, and I know it ain't right, but this is how I survive. Now he's out on road, sniffed up on white lines, trying to keep his feelings out of his mind, but he's not in his mind either, he's lost the plot. Since 2002, yeah, his mind's been lost. Blames his mum for what happened to him as a kid. Won't ever understand why she did what she did, cause she was beaten by his father, then she lost all hope. After so long, she was purely unable to cope. Then she found the brown, always wanting a hit. Got mad when she couldn't have, so she hit a kid. Now look at this mess, this predicament they're in. Thanks to substance, both their lives are in the bin. Substances can give out many effects, could be desired, make you tired, wide, or leave you in a mess. If you're getting on drugs, remember this: life is sacred, so just don't take the piss.